Whoosh.
Smoothie recipe post-workout for martial artists, yoga, and athletes. Okay, what I have here is some carambola. In some islands, they call it star fruit, they call it carambola, and there's a whole bunch of different names for this. But this is, I call it a star fruit. Like where I'm from, it's called a star fruit. I have some bananas here, a lime. If you notice, my bananas are spotty. I got some ginger. You always want to get your bananas when they look spotty, like they're about to rotten. That is when it's best, and it's easier to digest, easier to break down, and you get the nutrients from it right away. When it's not really spotty like that and it's kind of just yellow, slightly in between green, it's harder to digest and it also can constipate you. So you want to make sure your bananas are looking like they're, even the browner, the blackest one, when you peel it, it looks like it's like completely brown. That is when it's good. But usually people throw it out because they say it's spoiled. But trust me, you want to eat it when it's looking rotten. You're going to get the nutrients, the energy from that straight away. You're going to feel it and it digests easily. So what you see here, I have the bullet. Just cut out the bananas. You can add as much banana as you want. You can add as much star fruit as you want. You can squeeze lime on it. You can add more lime if you want to. It just depends on your taste. So all I have here is just a thumb-sized ginger. You can add as much ginger as you want also. You squeeze a little lime, a little banana, cut up some star fruit, and that's it. And you can put it in a bullet, you can put it in a blender. I keep it nice and simple. There's I don't go out my way to make anything complicated. The simpler the better. Simplify things. So here, this is it, it's done, and pour it in my mason jar. You can put it in a cup if you want, put it in anything you want to put it in. And this is my post-workout. This is what I do after I finish working out. I usually have a smoothie, and before I work out, I just have some juice, maybe some apples, some kale, a little ginger, some watercress, and I drink that before I work out. Keep in mind, this is a smoothie for everyone. So regardless if you're an athlete or if you do yoga or martial artist, you can use this recipe for daily usage. So if you want to use this for substitute for maybe candy or chocolate or any refined sugars, or you have craving for any unhealthy foods, you can definitely use this smoothie on a daily basis. But this is great for post after you finish working out. You can just make this recipe here and add as much bananas as you want, as much star fruits as you can get. The trees are usually around and you can always pick them off the trees. If you have any friends that have the trees, perfect. And the bananas are there, and lime and ginger. So this is what I use all the time for my post, and sometimes I'd do a little differently and add some kale and spinach in it also. I also mentioned the juicing aspect for my pre-workout. So the reason why I do juice is because I like to work out with almost an empty stomach. Because when you have too much food in your system, your body has to break down that food as well as give you the energy to work out. So the less you have in your system, to me, in my opinion, is the better I perform. So that's why I just have a little juice, as I said, apple, carrots, kale, and I might just drink maybe a 16 ounce of that. And then straight to workout, or I might just have one banana or a couple of dates, and then I'll go straight to my workout. And then after that, I just recover with some smoothies, like a bunch of bananas, could be 10 bananas, as much banana as you want, because you need to recover now. So, and then you put any kind of fruit, star fruit, you can put apples in there, grapes, just whatever you want. Just create, be creative.